Hi guys, and welcome to the channel where I talk about nerdy things, in particular Star Wars and helmets and lightsabers and that sort of thing, both that are coming out and recommending whether or not I think you should pick them up, or in my collection just to see if they're still worth picking up in 2026. So if you like that sort of thing, please like, comment and subscribe. Today we have a sort of a relatively unknown one, a bit of a weird one, but potentially a wonderful one. Captain Pyre. Not a character I've ever heard of. I don't know about you. Had to look it up, actually. It turns out his first appearance was in something called Star Wars Resistance, which, even as a hardcore Star Wars nerd, I didn't know was a thing. But I looked it up. Seemed interesting. Going for £100 on the UK Disney shop, and as of today is still available. Not available on the US shop, interestingly, although I have been told it's available in Galaxy's Edge. Features include stock phrases from the character, but I'm not sure what they are. We'll find that out together. Some voice changing elements, like there's and also many of the other helmets, although personally I've never used them. I think it's a bit of a weird feature. But probably the most interesting thing, animated program. How are they going to make a real helmet out of an animated program, and how are they going to interpret that? So let's get to unboxing it. Looking at the packaging, pretty typical for these helmets. Nice enough. Although personally I don't keep the boxes because I don't have the space. Opening up, we get some padding, always nice. Ooh, shiny. Two things I love, Star Wars and shiny things. You gotta love that. Take that out of there. And can we get it out? Ooh. Anything else in the box? No. And look at that. That is beautiful. First impressions, very chrome. I know there's going to be a few people saying that actually his helmet is matte in the animated series, but you've got to love that. Black and gold. First impressions, very, very good. Wow. Okay, how'd you turn it on? And did it come with batteries in it? That's always the next question. Inside, typical hard plastic and somewhere for you to put that padding. Very nice. Oh, power switch on the top of the helmet. It doesn't look like there's any batteries in it, so I will cut back to you in a second. Turns out there were batteries, always nice. Pull tab in the top, just pulled it out. So what does he say?
Do not let them escape. Amusing how all of your efforts amounted to nothing. Prepare cannons to open fire. Pathetic. You are all under arrest for conspiring against the First Order. Let's move. Secure the perimeter.
Very nice. Quite a few phrases in there. Let's try it on. Oh, it's nice. There's a good fit. Or when there's the voice changing. Yeah, you got to love that. Oh, that looks amazing. All right. So, first impressions. I like it. It's very bling. Not a character I ever thought, well, I didn't know existed, never mind I thought they'd make. I really like the fact that they're really reaching out there now and making some characters we've never heard of, allowing us to look a bit more into that Star Wars world. I guess the one that everyone's going to compare it to is going to be the original model, which I've got here. Very, very nice also. Basically exactly the same sculpt. I suppose the big question is, if you could only pick one, which one would you pick? I'd probably still go with the classic, just because it's so iconic. But you can't turn down just how good that gold really looks. So there isn't a great deal more to say on that, really. If you have the chance, £100 on Shop Disney, very nice little deal. Gold helmet, of course. I would say the first the first initial potential problem is just how many fingerprints I've managed to get onto already, and how much I'm going to have to clean that up. But that's going to look amazing on my shelf. Well, thanks for joining me for this first unboxing. If you like it, please consider commenting, and subscribing. And I'd really be interested to know what helmet you think I should do next. You can basically pick, I've got them all. Well, thank you very much for joining me, and I really hope to see you again.